speaking about the overall picture. And I told y'all should talk to the staff before making a law that don't make sense for the staff on a day-to-day operation. You have to understand how they operate daily and their needs, not just making laws and then now it does not work. Now how you accept, you made a rule, a law that they can't abide by because their operation needs more than what you wrote as a law. So talk to the staff. I think you should go back to the drawing board or adjust what's being right here, right now, or go back to the drawing board. One of the two you should do. But do not, please remove me from this. I'm not for that order. So y'all make a amendment?
Motion to approve ordinance 24-006 as.
Okay, well, our motion to amend that take supervisor off, like I just said. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all want y'all way. I'm adding in this law because I don't want a credit card. So. And we don't know what this ordinance as relates to supervisor.
I have to go back and watch it.
To do with credit card. Is there a second for my motion?
I have something to say next time.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me amend this first.
No, it's discussion for the first motion.
Well, I'm trumping the motion first, so I can trump the motion. Do I have a second? Okay, it's a motion and a second to trump their motion. So you got it, it's myself and Darlene. I gotta be hard on that. So now what you gotta say? Now discussion.
Who she saw
Who's supervisor? Now go ahead.
Okay, so they did request that there be an additional card because the original ordinance did only have the finance director, Robert Hunt, listed. And according to my knowledge, I know the previous administration for 29 years only had one credit card, and they were able to successfully handle township business with that one credit card. And I know that there are a lot of things going on, a lot of spending, a lot of questions that sometimes don't get answered. But one thing I will say is I know the supervisor is bonded, so anything she does is protected under that bond. So I think that it is her responsibility to make sure she knows what's going on with the money. It's her responsibility to have a credit card again. You know, the previous administration had one credit card for 29 years, and I think that, you know, moving forward, we have to figure out some things. And again, like Trustee Gonzalez said, we're open to receiving any amendments via email, and we'll look at it and discuss it as a board and do what's best for Township as a whole moving forward.
All right, so that be crystal clear. The Township did have a credit card, one credit card for 29 years. And y'all had a lot of theft going on here in Township. So let's be crystal clear about that. So y'all got all that going on. Number two, if y'all pay attention to how anybody operation runs, every department here has a card because they are responsible for transparency. If you give one card to one person, you don't know who got it, who spent on it, what you see that. You don't want one card. Right now, we can go and look up, hey, Carmen was in Walmart today and she bought a TV. You can literally point out where somebody's at and who swiped that card because that name goes to that person's card. That's why you want every single department to have their own card, so that now they're accountable for their spending. We're not doing one credit card. There's no accountability for one credit card, and that's not how operations work. And as it relates to the finance director, we said this at the last meeting. Why would we give the finance director a card? That is not his job to run to the store and buy stuff for anybody. That is the department head's job. As it relates, that's how y'all don't know. As it relates to finances, that boy has a whole degree. He's supposed to basically go and check and make sure that the finances are in order. That's it. That's how he checks. And he don't want to go to the store and buy stuff. That's what the department head is supposed to do for their department. So everybody loses sight of the why for credit cards, the convenience for the credit card for a department. It has nothing to do with the finance director having it. It has nothing to do with nobody else being it besides the department head to have it to basically account for their spending for their department. If you go check any of our police authority township, you will see anybody have a car, what they spent it on, it got their name back, and they should have receipts for anything that they have spent. So I just want to point that out. So all this talk about we just gonna make this a law. No, we're not. So we're gonna remove supervisor. You can replace that with a manager. I don't care who you pick, really, for the manager. It could have been Tony from last year. It could be anybody, but pick one person other than supervisor for the department head. and we should have had this discussion before. I'm tired of them getting up here saying, send y'all an email. I'm not sending you no emails. I told you this at the last meeting, and I'm verbally telling y'all again. Don't add me in nothing, because I got nothing to do with the day-to-day as relates to their departments. They are responsible for their departments, and they'll pay me for their departments. My advice, again, is to go speak to them and ask them their opinion of what is needed for spending for each department. Before you guys put a law together of something you know nothing about, meaning they need more than what you wrote in here. And IT alone, that alone needs more than what you wrote. But you guys wouldn't know that. Even when they was getting all this spyware and all these issues, they needed a lot more than what you wrote. And y'all know that because they told y'all about it. So my advice again is to amend this ordinance and make sure it makes sense for the needs of the township and not what the board of trustees want it to say. You have to go with the needs, and that's the department head. So it's a motion and second on the floor to remove supervisor from this ordinance, replace it with a manager, not me, and go from there.
All right. Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion failed.
All right, I know how this gonna work. Taking no credit card, I don't care what vote for you. I never mess up this evidence. Somebody trying to make somebody take the card. That's sickening in it. So just so y'all clear, because we have cards day-to-day application, y'all can write whatever law you want, telling you what it is for a fact. Y'all know that. So you vote on it. I just told y'all my name and something, but you still did. So please remove me from this once again.
I can't wait to tell y'all tea behind this. I cannot wait to tell y'all the tea behind this comment. You may already know.
Y'all wanna I know all they want. I don't listen to them. I'm not listen to them. No. I do not. That is fact.
No, listen to me.
Let y'all know right now. I don't care what y'all recommend. I don't care. Right. I'm telling you, I'm not taking no part. So if you guys feel trying to make me take a part, make that make sense. Why do you debate over who takes a part? I'm telling y'all, I don't want a part.
Go ahead and answer the
Oh
question.
no, guys.
Tell them why.
Stop.
Tell her why.
This is my life. Stop.
You know,
Carmen, Jerry, and Chris. Please take me off of this order. Are you guys gonna take me off this order?
No. No.
Y'all just stuck in y'all way. If I'm telling y'all I don't want something, you just gonna I gotta get a cell phone. Trustee Jerry. You just gonna vote for I need a cell phone? Why? What's your why? What's your why? What you mean you don't have a why? You gotta have a why. Why? You gotta have a why.
Tell her why.
Y'all just voting blindly or giving them a vote, you don't got a why.
Tell her why.
Why? Hold on, attorney. It ain't about how to take it. If I'm telling you up front, in front of the people, that I don't want a car, why would you put me in there?
Motion to call the vote.
I'm telling you.
Why don't you want a car?
What's the last trustee, Jerry? Trustee Jerry.
Motion to call the vote.
Oh, no, it's discussion.
I need a motion to call the vote.
I want to answer to my question of why. Why do you have to answer in the car? Trustee, why would you vote on something someone saying they do not want? Make that make sense to me. If you tell me you don't have a why, you ain't got a why for why you're voting to give me a card and I'm telling you I don't want. How you put me in a law and I'm telling you I don't want to be part of any of that? We have narratives here to do it. I would like to know the answer, trustee. Because I don't think that's fair to me. I don't think you guys are being understanding for this. I just don't. I don't. And I think you should do that. I think you guys have opportunity to change it, to fix it. I think you have the opportunity to add a manager and it should be with any organization. I think you guys should amend what you guys are trying to do currently. So what do we want?
No.
Trustee Gonzalez. No. That's red.
Trustee,
Can we debate and?
Well, no, we're still in debate because it's got to do with my name. It's got to do with my name. It's still in discussion. So it's got to do with my name. If y'all don't want to say nothing, don't say nothing. So, Tommy, why do you have my name on this order? Chris, why
we gonna go down the road.
Leadership. Let me try something new.
Tiffany, you need
I
to
know
go to
I
them.
don't know how to run a business. And don't know about leadership. Leadership don't work as it relates to a credit card. I'm not gonna go to nobody. So it makes sense. A joke. These are you give it to the manager and they run a department. Leadership does not have my name on the card, and I'm telling you I do not want it. That makes no sense. And I'm asking you guys to remove me from the ordinance. And I'm telling you, hold on. And I'm telling you, I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm telling you that. So, remove me from it. I'm just telling y'all, I pleaded enough with y'all. I've asked y'all enough for this. So I'm gonna let it be what it be. I already told you I'm not taking it. I don't want it, and I think you should remove supervisor out of this.
I can't wait to break this down.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. You want to do it, you guys want to remove it. All right, call the roll, and just for the record, for the 18th time, I don't want anything to do with a credit card. I already told people that stuff. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
Trustee Carlisle,
That's right.
Trustee Jones, Trustee Gonzalez, Trustee Gray Everett, Supervisor Henry.
Definitely not.
Motion passed.
So next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve the retainer agreements with LDC as to represent the Thornton Township and Thornton Township officials in the case? Lawrence versus Thornton Township, Thornton versus Thornton Township, Luce versus Thornton Township. Is there a motion?
I can't wait to break this meeting down.
Do y'all want a motion for legal? So move, second. Is there a motion and second?
I have discussion, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so, I know that, you selected this attorney for these cases, but, it came to my attention that this attorney represents you in a personal matter. And so I wanna know, I just wanna know, is that a conflict of interest?
So first of all, I didn't necessarily, pick the attorney. He do represent myself, Keith Freeman, and other people as well is represented by this law firm. So we had to put it on here so that the person can go and represent us here at the township. So he don't just represent Tiffany, he represents everybody that they name. Anybody that got a name is in here. So for us to see and go back and forth over legal help, the whole thing is protected.
You can pay for her own attorney.
Okay, just the question was, is it a conflict of interest? That's my question.
No, you don't have to come to this.
Attorney, can you, is that a conflict of interest?
I don't know the details. I don't know the details.
Well, I will strike your channel.
You never turn your mic.
Who is calling shit from the audience? Like they at a football game.
Excuse me, Council, please put the house rules in the chat.
Oh, you got something to say?
One thing I wanted to say is that, the Deer Garden Law Firm did look over each retainer agreement. They did look over it to make sure it was in compliance with state law. They did, not Attorney Eric, but other people I asked.
But, yeah, were they aware of the other part though?
How did it go? No, I can't speak to that.
Okay, so Board of Trustees, just so that we're not out here without legal representation, you guys, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, guys?
You can't pay for an attorney?
What do you guys want to do, you guys?
Motion to table.
So you want to table it to win? But this is what I'm talking about. Why did y'all had questions, like seriously, hold on, seriously. If you had questions or concerns about this, why didn't y'all reach out to anybody? Y'all call the lawyers to draw up ordinances. Why didn't y'all ask the lawyers about legal opinion? Why would we get here and y'all don't even know what deadline exists currently right now? If we have to go report this week, y'all don't know any of that. And that's stuff you shouldn't play with. I just want to play with that. It's to represent Thornton Township. Thornton Township. Our job is to protect the township. All the personal stuff y'all gotta put to the side. Y'all have to do that. I would not leave without his dry license. So would y'all like to approve this individual for the case?
I have a question, so is there any way the attorney can advise if there's time sensitive matters, or do you know the answer to that question?
I don't know when it's due. I know it is a deadline on it. When they give you papers, it's a deadline on it. Well, it was a deadline way a week ago, but y'all had it on y'all special meeting. So I know. So we had to put it on the 20th. So here we go.
I think I would second the motion to table it, we can come back maybe today,
Well, just so y'all know, like the other one, y'all just keep popping up meetings, like people don't have personal lives.
What?
This is our second meeting. I had a special meeting, 4 days ago, now we had a regular meeting. There's no, why would we table something that's, got to do with Thornton Township? The whole thing is to protect Thornton Township. Y'all too need to be simply and not protecting Thornton Township when that person covers everybody, the only individual, every single person. And as I told y'all, Delgado have looked over this. If Delgado already, what are we? Look over. So it would be on the. So what would y'all like? So y'all don't care whatever it is because of y'all, or y'all saw the agenda, y'all ask questions about stuff. I saw that we get to board meetings every single time, we don't have to be. I got a question. The question got up before we got here. When you go watch other people board meetings.
Right now,
When you go to other people board.
we're willing to listen to it right now. If you have information.
Of course, why would I have information? She asked the lawyer. Ask the lawyer.
You're asking us to vote.
Why you don't
You're
have
saying it's
it?
important.
Why you
You're
don't
not
have it?
presenting-
Because I don't know the date right now. I don't know the date. It's for a lawyer to protect the township.
So when are the deadlines?
So if you wanted to know that, y'all should have asked before we got here, and y'all didn't.
Tell us right
Y'all
now.
didn't hear me.
Discuss. Tell us right now.
Why are they bickering back and forth? And Valerie, would you sit your ass down?
He said there's no